Hi guys, so Brooke again. I've officially reached my 2-month mark. I think the last video I did, it was either 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So in the last month, I haven't had too many changes as far as pain reduction, which has been a little disheartening. I would say the most I've gotten has been 30% maybe. So I have been feeling a little discouraged, but on Facebook there are some support groups that you can join, so definitely check into those. Just spinal cord stimulator success stories, and there's like a question and answer one for spinal cord stimulators. There's also some specifically for Nevro, and I think specifically for any other brands that are out there. So check into those. Those have been incredibly helpful for me, as well as the videos here on YouTube and just doing research online. Everything has been very helpful. So I was to the point about a week ago that I was just really frustrated. I was on my last light of program 3, and for the Nevro HF10, that's kind of all that's on there, and I thought that was all that I got. So I messaged my representative, and I was so frustrated. And the one thing she really loves about me is I always keep a smile on my face. She always talks about that every time I see her. She's like, you know, Brooke, no matter what, you're always so positive, and I just love that about you. Well, so when she got that text last week, I think she was a little worried, because I'd had it. I was frustrated, I was in so much pain, and I was just like, this isn't working, and I'm on my last light. What do I do? Like, there's nothing left for me. And she's like, what are you talking about? No, like, there's other programs. There's hundreds and hundreds of programs. And I was like, so relieved to hear that, because I thought I was done. So hearing that just kind of gave me that little boost to keep going. So that was really good. So don't get stressed out. There is a lot more, at least for the Nevro, that you can do. And I know the other brands out there have a bunch of programs you can try too. So you're not done. Keep going. That was very encouraging for me, because I was very frustrated. 30% is not enough. Also, when I started this journey, I was taking, as far as pain meds, 5 milligram pills of the Norco, and evening and night I would take a muscle relaxer. And then when I got the surgery, they bumped me up to 10 milligram pills of Norco, and I would take the muscle relaxer 3 times a day. And with that 30%, I have not been able to go down to the 5 milligram pills, at least with any consistency. There are some days, if I'm just at home being lazy, and I can be on my ice pack or on my heating pad, which you are allowed to use with this, by the way. I found that out. That's great. So even with that, I can get away sometimes without taking anything. So Saturday, I'm a wedding coordinator, and I worked a wedding, and the next day I knew I was going to be in a lot of pain. So I woke up at 9 a.m. and I took something, and I made it through the rest of the day just with my heating pad and my ice pack. I waited until 8 p.m. that night to take something again. So I do have days on and off that I can do that, as long as I'm being lazy and just hanging out around the house. Otherwise, if I'm at work, that's when I'm in the most pain, I would say, because I do, I'm a receptionist at a dental office, but I do kind of get up and down out of my chair a lot, so that can cause me pain. But for the most part, sorry, my dog is chewing on the door. Otherwise, it's just, I haven't been able to get back to that 5 milligram, and that's what I really wanted to do, and I've been kind of bummed that I haven't been able to get back to that. So I don't know. I have taken the muscle relaxer again 2 times a day, morning and evening, so that's good. But right now, if this was it, if this was all I got, I would say that this wasn't worth it. But I know that there's more, so I'm not giving up hope. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. One thing I read the other day that kind of gave me hope was on one of my support groups on Facebook. A girl talked about having this and going through a bunch of programs, and she was also getting discouraged. It had been 8 months and she was not getting relief and she was frustrated. And then the next day she woke up and boom, instantly her pain was gone. So it took her 8 months, and it can take a while. So don't get discouraged, keep going, keep trying, and really keep an open communication with your representative. I really have been blessed with such a great person. I can text her morning, noon, and night any day of the week, and she doesn't mind, and she gets back to me really quickly. So that has been a huge help for me. Hopefully you guys will get lucky and have a really nice representative too. So one thing I did want to show you in this video is my remote. So I have the Nevro HF10 again. This is what my remote looks like. So trying to get a good view here. As you can see, there are 7 lights and 3 programs. I'll turn it on. I am currently on program 1. I went back to program 1 because that's where I got the 30%. We were hoping I could get a little more. I initially tried it like right after surgery, which I found out you're not supposed to go anywhere with the programs until you're 10 days post-op, and for some reason the company called me and told me to switch, not my representative, and I listened to them. So maybe contact your rep first if they tell you to try to switch programs around. So you can see I'm on program 1 with 6 lights. I just went up this morning, so I will wait 2 days and I will try again to go up to 7 lights. When I went to 7 lights for my trial, turn that off, I was overstimulated, and what that felt like for me was I felt the shocks, not constantly, but every once in a while I'd get like a jolt of electricity, and it would go into my left shoulder, and it was painful. It was, my whole arm went numb, and every once in a while it would just be this tingle or a shock, and it was very, very uncomfortable. I didn't know that I could turn it down. I didn't want to mess with anything without asking, so I waited till the next morning to contact my rep because it was kind of late when I went up, and she's like, oh, you should have turned it down. So if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling any kind of pain, whether it be down your legs or in your arms or wherever, if it's causing you pain, that's not good. Go down at least a light, maybe 2, and you might need to go to a different program, and then contact your representative right away to see what you should do further from that. Again, it was really nice talking to you guys. My next video, I'm gonna do kind of a questions and answers type thing. I know I had a bunch of questions when I was getting ready for this, and I see questions on my on the boards I follow on Facebook, so I thought I would kind of take a bunch of questions from people and give you guys the answers just to help you hopefully better make a decision and help those of you who are kind of new to this. I know I'm new too, so I'm not just spitballing the answers. I'm getting them from the company, my representative, or from other people who have been going through this. So I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. I hope they're helping you, and God bless and good luck. Bye.